Evening, everyone. It's 6:02, and it is time for the closing comment. It is video number 975 for this Tuesday afternoon. Okay, to begin with, we had numbers this morning. They were the JOLTS, which were 10,439,000 new job openings, and that was down from a revised 11,098,000 for last month. And small business optimism fell from 100.1 to 99.1, so nothing overwhelming. As far as stocks to be highlighted, Fastenal FAST had inline earnings. The stock closed 52.23, traded as high as 54.55, and closed at 53.15, up just 92 cents. Nike, Goldman Sachs initiates as outperform, 172 price target. Stock closed 153.12, up 274, or 1.8%. MU on the downside, DRAM price declines. The stock closed yesterday 69.22, traded as low as 62.93, and that whole group was incredibly weak, but it climbed back up and closed at 66.48, down only 4%, or 274. CureVac, CVAC, closed yesterday 43.17. They are abandoning their COVID treatment. The stock immediately traded down to 37.54. But came back and closed 41.51, down $1.66, just under 4%. I mentioned yesterday about Lucid and the fact that the stock was up 23 cents and the warrants were down 40% to $6. They did not trade today. The stock was up 7 cents. The warrants are, number one, being exercised, and number two, being delisted before the open tomorrow. So they did not trade. You really need to be concerned if you've been involved with a SPAC transaction that includes warrants. These warrants are being forced redemption at a penny. They're being called at a penny, or forced redemption. So I'm going to guess that because it closed at around $6, that you're going to get about $6 worth of stock in a cashless exercise. But the point is, all of these are different. They all have different terms, and you don't really know unless you really know what those terms are. So be informed. A couple of the meme stocks were strong today. CASY 1960 up 425, 28%, no news. And ASTR, ASTR, that one was 842, up 92 cents, or only 12.5%. But they, in fact, did have news. They have a launch window of October 27th to the 31st. And so that will be their second flight. So that's what that's all about. Dow was down 117. Advanced declines were 1.4 to 1 up. NASDAQ was down $20, 1.4 to 1 up. Volume in the market was up about 20%. The S&P was down $10.50. As far as stocks go, the only two that were up were the Russell, up 1363, or 0.61, and the winner of the day, the Dow Jones Transports, up 134.56, or 0.92%. The VIX was down just 15 cents, so not much there. Oil traded down below 80, traded up above 81 to 81.62, closed 80.64, up 12 cents. The gold, which is the chart on the screen, had a $20 range today, which was pretty impressive. Remember, I've been calling this area in here the area of support, 1750. Today's low was 1750 and a half. The high, 1770. Remember, I said I wanted to see a close over this 1767. Well, we closed 1759, but unlike this rally 2 days ago, which closed down on the day and near the low, we closed mid-range on the day and up on the day. So that is a positive happenstance. Bitcoin was down 2,175 at 55,815. Nothing overwhelming there. After the run it's had, the dollar was up 19 ticks at 94.52, and the bonds were up 1 1/8 after being closed yesterday. Tomorrow, first set of earnings. JP Morgan for the banks. CPI comes out, and in the afternoon we have the FOMC minutes from last night. I'm going to say it again as I did this morning. This is my least favorite time of the season, this earnings season, where these stocks do not give the small investor an honest shot. They should be bringing these earnings out during market hours, so there's not a gap up or a gap down. It's incredibly unfair, and people really people in the know tend to know. For example, Broadcom was down today all day. Nobody had a clue why. After the close, they came out with the announcement, not from Broadcom, but from Apple, that they were going to cut back on suppliers because of shortages of chips, notably from Broadcom. Apple, which during the day had closed at 141.51, which was down $1.30, traded down as low as it says 130.30. I'm not sure that that's accurate. I believe it isn't, but the last is 139.43, and that is down. Let's just take a look. That is down $3.38. So an additional $2, which in Apple in the Dow means that the Dow would automatically be down about $24. All right, everyone, be careful out there. It's really rough, and don't forget to hit that subscribe and the little bell for notifications.